and they said that they had to have Cortex. But I wanted to clarify that.
They had to have Cortex?
Yeah, for them to use the Prisma browser, or at least to use the Prisma browser to its full capacity. That's what Jose told me, what Ivan told him, right? But I was going to ask that question, but, you know, they were just talking so fast.
Question we forgot to ask. Edward said that they were told they needed Cortex to be able to use Prisma browser at its full potential. Can you confirm?
And you do it like AI, man. You put that little line, the dash. Like just AI actually has a little longer.
It's longer. Yeah, that's how you know that someone used ChatGPT, because it's got a longer.
That's why I use a comma. I remove that so people don't know how I use it. So to write emails, I use it.
Yeah, you should.
When you told me about it, I'm like, you know what? I think actually I heard it the first time when Stephanie said in the
yeah, it blew her mind when
makes me look better.
I use it for so much. I can't show you all of it, what I use it for, but I'm gonna wait. Close your eyes for a minute. So like mission statement, firewall plan summary, like to move it, I had it right. So I went in and told it all of the information and said, write me an easy to read summary of why we should move to the firewall.
Nice.
Different mission statement stuff we did the other day. Newsletter stuff I use it for all the time. Comparing have it write me Excel scripts, you know, or formulas. I mean, all kinds of stuff. When I did like the escape rooms and stuff, I had it help me like figure out.
I'll probably make it all for you now.
Things to do.
So do it all now.
Yeah, like all these things. These are all different chats.
You're not gonna believe it, man. But I even used it to diagnose my cough or whatever I had going.
Yeah.
Doctors don't know crap. ChatGPT told me what to do, and I'm getting better.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, just say.
What did it tell you?
It told me to just. I said, oh, you guys have post nasal drip. That's all you have. My doctor was like, yeah, you gotta go do this. You gotta do this. You gotta take Pepsid. And I'm like, why do I have to take Pepsid for something like that? You know. So I started using Flonase and doing nasal rinse and all that stuff. Saline nasal rinse and all that. I just follow instructions. And I started getting better.
Oh, the neti pot, the squeeze bottle thing?
Yeah, I get the one from the like Walmart, like $10.
Yeah.
Neo Med or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I
50 good. It works pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it.
It sucks doing. I hate doing it, but it worked great.
It
yeah.
works, and I get starting to feel better now. So like, all I had was just allergies that's messing me up, you know. And ChatGPT knew it. I got $185. Man, doctors are a ripoff.
Yeah. All right, he said, I think Edward's just hearing stuff because I don't remember that being told to him at all. But he's confirming with him about Cortex.
Okay, just to be on the safe side, right? So we're gonna pay that chunk of money. I mean,
that'd be funny if we had to reinstall Cortex.
I know.
Instead of Huntress, which.
Are you think we're really gonna move forward with this browser? Or?
I don't know. I know I can figure out where to get the money from. I just really need to. I need to see where I can get all the money from. So.
And then not only thing, I mean that's expensive, man. The professional support thing, the premium support.
Oh yeah, that was ridiculous.
That's insane.
I don't even understand how.
It's so expensive. Just for support. I think it's something that they've had in Jose and I could learn.
Well, that's the goal. Obviously, is is you guys learn it real well, so we don't need support for anything. So yeah, we'll see. The console, I got a brief look at what the console looked like, and it was a lot.
It's a lot.
There's a lot to it. Yeah. Not to, I know you guys could learn it, but I'm wondering if they have like a course or something. Like, how do you learn it? You could probably go on YouTube too and check it out. See if you can find some videos. See if you can find some videos on managing Prisma browser, just to see if help develop questions before. Or like when we started doing, they kept calling it POV. What's the V? I know POC, proof of concept. What's proof of
virtual
viability?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I was like, we kept saying V. What's POV other than point of view?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
call my son. He's getting on the plane soon. So.
Oh, where's he going?
Here.
Oh, he travels somewhere?
Well, he's in San Diego.
Oh, that's right. He's going to
coming home for the holidays. So.
Ready today, man? I think she already has her kids at home.
No, they don't. He wasn't even supposed to come till till Saturday, but then they said they just let us know that they're closing campus on
really?
like Thursday.
When was his last day of class?
I think it's already happened.
Yeah, because my daughter's already off too as well.
Yeah, well, so his finals were supposed to go through the end of this week, but all the teachers did them last week, and so he has a paper he's writing right now. But other than that, he doesn't have to go back to class at all.
Oh, that's
anymore. So.
Yeah, and where are you gonna pick him up? At which airport? Oh, okay, not too far.
Yeah,
that's good.
So
that's good.
He's probably gonna ask for Uber money so he can get a ride there. Well, get on the bus, man, or public transit.
Actually, you know what's the easiest and actually is not expensive? It's just to get on the what's it called?
The trolley.
I don't know. I forget what it's called. Amtrak.
Amtrak.
Yeah, because sometimes my mother-in-law, like instead of us going to Dinuba, she'll get dropped in Fresno. And then she'll just ride the train all the way here.
Yeah.
And I live by the train.
But like in San Diego,
it's a little different, right?
He would have to get I think he can do a train ride to the Grapevine, then he has to bus over it.
Oh, really?
And then in Bakersfield get on the train again to come here.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of
and, and it would take him like most of the day, like 15, 16 hours or something stupid.
Yuck.
Yeah. Then plus all the stops. So he's like, I'm not doing that, Dad. I'm like, all right. All right, thanks, man. Think about it. Huh? You just leave it. It'll kind of close itself. But
all right, Mike.
Thank you. What's up, buddy? Oh, did it? Hold on. Let me check. Put you on speed.
Did you put my phone number on it?
Huh?
Did you put my phone number on it?
On what?
The flight, because I got a text.
Oh, then I must have. I don't remember. My trips. Flight status. Let's see. Look up reservation. We're sorry we had to change your flights. A change was made to your original reservation. Your itinerary is below. Departing...
It was like 140.
141.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. So you're not going to be here till 3:26.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you got that text. So keep an eye on that text because sometimes when it gets delayed a little bit, it keeps going.
Alright,
so
now I have more time.
So now I don't have to leave here till 2 o'clock.
Maybe a little earlier than that.
No, that gets me there at 3:30, which is perfect because we'll be getting off the plane and let's see, can I do like updates? Okay. So that means, does it say what time boarding is? If it departs at 1:41, it's probably boarding at like 1:11, which is like half hour, I think.
Yeah.
Let's check the boarding pass. Boarding pass. Boarding time 1:11. I called it. Did the flight number change? WN?
I don't think so. I have 743 still.
Flight WN 743. Yeah, so that stayed the same at least.
Alright.
So you should be able to. Well, I'll send you your new. I don't think your boarding pass actually would change.
Yeah.
How do I? Can I send this to you? It'd be nice if I could send this to you. You should just sign in to the Southwest app.
Do I have my own login?
Oh, there it is. Day of travel contact info. No, but I can give you mine.
Download it for quick. hit the market now.
Hit the market?
Yeah, I was gonna go today and then I couldn't get out of bed. Because I have like $100-something left in my meal plan.
Oh, definitely go spend all that.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna send you. Username is just Fabella43. And password, I'm texting it to you, is ugly. So. It's generated by my password manager, so you could copy and paste it. That's why I texted to you.
Trendiest sale ever. One way as low as 67. No way they're fucking doing 6-7 stuff on flights. This is, you don't have any trips booked.
It's because it's showing my name, because it's looking at you as me. So I don't have any trips, but if you, so go to, on the bottom it says look up a reservation. You see that?
Yeah.
Does it say on the bottom recent trips?
Check in, look up reservation and flight status.
No. What did you do? Did you look up a reservation? Click on that. Hello.
Okay, I clicked on that.
Now on the bottom, does it show recent trip searches?
No.
Okay, so it's probably just because that's probably on my phone. So just put in your confirmation number, which is BXJKLQ.
Remember my first and last name?
Yeah. And then that should show up under recent trip searches from moving forward.
Alright. Alright, sweet.
Yeah, so you should be able to get your ticket, your boarding pass and everything there too, for whatever reason. But alright, well, let me know if you get any more changes, because I'm not getting the alerts. I had them sent to you, so you gotta keep me updated.
Yeah.
Do you got money in your account for the Uber?
Let's see. Let's see if Bambu just keeps stealing from my account. I still can't believe it did that.
Did what?
Venmo?
I mean, it stole money from your... Oh, because it delayed?
Yeah, I didn't know it would take like months for them to start taking money out of my account. Yeah, I can cover it.
Okay. I'll pay you back. Whatever.
I'm gonna spend $22 on PETG on the weekend.
No, you're very expensive. You're definitely not living like a poor college kid.
What am I supposed to do for food?
Eat cheaper.
Like what?
Like stuff from the store that you can make yourself in the microwave.
Dad, so that it's terrible now.
Well, you gotta eat terrible food, dude. You can't eat bougie. You can't eat bougie every day.
I spent $37 on food over the weekend. You're saying I'm living bougie.
Yeah, man, you gotta be eating top ramen and a cup of noodles and.
Top ramen every day would still cost me $37.
No, it wouldn't. It's like $1 for a box of top ramen.
Not here. We got meal plans, so they can hike up the prices, even if we're not on it on that day. I don't know I could live any more poor. I'm literally starving in my room right now because I have no snacks.
It's because all the food you buy is hella expensive. Run to the supermarket or Target and buy some stuff you can make in the room. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, bro. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, man.
Yeah, so I'm spending $50 on Uber for a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Well, you go there for other things. So like when you went there the other day for whatever it was, you could have, you know, utilized your trips. You gotta utilize your trips to the max.
I was leaving in a week after that trip, or 2 weeks.
You keep coming up with excuses if you want, but you know what I'm saying is right. You can find cheaper ways to eat. Not everybody has to survive off of $50 a day or whatever it is.
$50 for 2 days of food. That's $25 on food.
Yeah, I don't.
That's a normal price.
I don't even spend that.
Bull.
Peanut butter and jelly for the win.
Bull.
Well, I mean, you say that, but you're the one that's not going to have any money, so joke living well.
I eat once a day. I don't know how I'm spending too much.
Because you're eating sushi and...
I've not gone sushi on your guys' money ever before.
No, I'm just saying that's how your school money goes so fast.
Yeah, because that's what I have to spend
Shrimp
on.
tacos.
Uh-huh. And I had money all the way till Friday still.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, but what's that change what I do on the weekends?
You should be using some of that money that you saved during the week to buy stuff for the weekends.
I do. And I eat it all.
Alright, you got the answers. It's good.
Okay.
You have to be a punk ass. You're gonna be a punk ass when you come home too?
Yeah.
Good. Alright, let me know when you are heading to the airport.
I should get there around 1, right? Maybe earlier.
And you board at 1:11?
Yeah.
You should not get there at 1, no. 12:30 at the latest. 12:30 at the latest. Just think, everyone's going home right now, or this week. I don't know how busy it is. You can actually probably look up. Here, let me look it up right now.
There's like no one here, so I don't know who packed the flights.
San Diego Airport security times.
It's gonna be like 2 minutes.
Where the heck is check wait times? Homeland Security. What the heck? I found it before. Right now it's currently 20 minutes.
How long?
17 minutes.
Alright, I'll leave here right around 12.
Okay. Well, if you miss if you miss your flight, just get on a standby flight.
Yeah, and wait 10 hours.
I did it last time. I moved my flight. I wanted an earlier. I got there and just said, "Hey, is there any earlier flights?" And they said, "Yeah, get on standby here." And it was like, boom, on the flight. Done.
Does it cost?
No, actually, it could be cheaper sometimes.
So they'll give you money back if the flight's cheaper?
Yeah, you get a credit.
Will they give you cash on the spot so the person never finds out?
No.
Oh. I'll just go on my scheduled flight then.
There you go. I'm just saying for future, when you want to start doing some traveling stuff, especially if you're by yourself.
Yeah.
You know, or you're gonna meet friends in Vegas or something. Just be like, I'm gonna go hang out at the airport, look for a cheap ass standby flight.
Yeah. Alright, D. Well, I gotta go shower and get ready and finish.
Did you finish your essay and all that? Or are you working on it here?
Did I finish my what?
Didn't you have like an essay or something you're supposed to be writing?
I haven't even looked at it.
Wow.
It's due tomorrow.
You're bringing your laptop home, obviously.
Yeah.
And you just got your carry-on. And okay.
Yeah, let's see when it's due. Yeah, it's due tomorrow.
Sounds like you're gonna get home and be working on homework the whole time.
Yeah, I could bust this out in an hour. I can't.
How many pages?
This is a stupid essay. Finals period, guideline, and blah blah blah. Step-by-step instructions for term paper respond to the following pages. Chapter 5, Reading 2, Presidential Roosevelt Warned Against Anti-Japanese Racism. Chapter 6, Reading 4, U.S. versus Baga, signed then 1923. Chapter 6, Reading 5, Californian testifies for the exclusion of Filipino immigrants. Chapter 8, Reading 7, Chapter 13, Reading 1. Title of reading, identify the type of primary source, identify the motivation of the authors, what's the main point and or argument, how does the content connect to the themes, personal thoughts and opinions. Each interpretive must be at least one full page or 500 words in length. So I need to write about 5 pages minimum.
5 pages, and you're just gonna bust that out? And when you say due tomorrow, do you mean midnight tonight or midnight tomorrow?
Midnight tomorrow. I can get it done tonight though.
It's 5 pages, huh? Alright.
Dude, ChatGPT makes it so easy.
Sweet.
Sadly, you can't copy and paste from ChatGPT anymore. But you can just keep rewording it until it's 0% on it. Actually, like, AI detectors are such terrible things now. Like, I wrote a paper all by myself because the paper was about myself. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I got 12% on it.
12%? Like 12% detected?
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, that's not bad. And then I read my paper, I'm like, this sounds pretty terrible. So then my friend that's really good at essays re-go over it and rewrite a lot of the stuff for me. She changed it from a 12% to a 54%.
It was 54% likely?
Yeah, just by fixing my grammar.
So you should go in there and mess up some words on accident or on purpose.
Yeah, no, I even have tried that. It doesn't work. Like, no matter what. I got flagged for a sentence that says, I'm a really big procrastinator. For example, I'm writing this paper at 10 o'clock at night, the night before it's due. They flagged that for AI.
Well, probably because it's all probably because you were, since you were writing it last minute, it knew you needed AI to finish it fast enough.
Nah. Did not use AI because it was about me and how I'm going to become a successful engineer. No, I'm dropping now.
Sweet. Can't wait
I'm a
for you.
business major now.
Sweet.
I'm going to study underwater basket weaving.
Nice.
Make the big bucks. Maybe just become a full-time stripper. I don't know.
Nice.
Alright. Well, I will see you in a lot of hours.
Alright. Sounds good, man. Make sure you let us know when you're on your way there and when you're boarding and all that.
Alright.
Alright. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Progressive Commercial Insurance offers affordable small business protection. You can receive discounts on commercial.
Your 3D printer can print way more functional, useful 3D prints than you probably realize. And in this video, I'm going to share a whole bunch of 3D print ideas. So you've got a 3D printer, and if you're like me, the first thing you ask yourself is, okay, what should I print now? For sure, you'll go through your printer upgrades phase, printing out at least a kilo of tchotchkes and trinkets that may or may not actually improve your 3D printer or your 3D printing workflow. But then what? Well, then you'll probably go through your trendy prints phase where you'll print the same silly stuff we've all printed before. Articulated octopuses, fidget toys, benchies, and on and on. Guilty as charged. But eventually, one of two things will happen. Either you'll get sick of printing stuff that doesn't actually have a purpose, or, like me, your significant other will get sick of a bunch of useless plastic crap kicking around your house. What to do? Well, fortunately, in this video, I'm going to share with you some of my absolute favorite, most useful 3D prints. Yes, actual functional 3D prints that solve real problems for you and your family, and stick around to the end because I think you'll be very surprised at some of the things that you can actually print. Trash cans. What's more useful than trash, right? Well, let's start the list off with probably the prints that I use the most, trash cans. Yes, trash cans. I don't know why, but where I live, a decent looking, stylish trash can can cost as much as $75 plus shipping, which I guess is fine, but all the decent looking ones are also incredibly small, like 3 or 5 liters max. And I don't know about you, but I hate emptying the trash cans twice a week, and with things like failed prints or, more honestly, lightly soiled diapers, small trash cans just don't work in my house. Fortunately, thanks to this clever design by Gazaldra on Colt 3D, this was no longer an issue. Don't get me wrong, the trash can itself is hideous, but the lid is nice. So all I did was take the lid that Gazaldra created and pair it with my very own design for the actual bin, throw in a Boolean modifier to pair the two together, a simple ring in the middle to reinforce the sides, and voila! You have the most romantic gift a person can give to their special someone. Now, in case you're wondering about size, yes, if you want to go big, then you're going to need a bigger format 3D printer like my Creality CR10V3 or the Anycubic Cobra Max. But to be completely honest, I printed the maximum size I could on the CR10 for my office trash can, and it actually turned out to be way too big. Some quick math and flashbacks to the trauma of high school geometry tell me that on the Prusa MK3S Plus, with its 21 centimeter print height, you actually could print a short and chunky trash can with approximately 7 liters of volume, which is twice that of most of the trash cans that I found online. Or you could print the design as is. I will publish the link in the description, and you would still end up with a 4-liter trash can that prints in around 3.5 hours on base mode, plus however long it takes to print the optional lid. Oh, and by the way, on the topic of trash cans, I just had to throw this in because I love it. When we designed our kitchen, the carpenters told us that Bloom, the company that makes the drawers, only offered those square trash cans in a few dimensions, and that unfortunately this meant that we were going to have a big empty space in between our trash cans and no room for a third bin for compost. F that noise. I whipped up a blender, mostly because I didn't know about Onshape yet, and I designed a hanging compost bin that not only fits in between the two bins, but it also closes to keep the stench of decaying plant matter, and as a bonus, it helps hold down the trash bag holders, which for some reason love to float up and get stuck every single time we tried to open the drawer. So all in all, a really, really cool solution, and honestly, tell me you've seen a cooler solution for storing compost in the house. I'll wait. Shelf supports. When designing my custom-made studio/guest room/workshop/shrine that's 3D printing in Bitcoin, I wanted some shelves that stood out and which had a more masculine design than many of the readily available shelf supports out there at the hardware store. Fortunately, I found these awesome shelf brackets by Condratoma on Thingiverse, which allowed me to combine black and gold in a beautiful and unique way. And to be honest, the interior designer was really not a fan, but I like them a lot, and it's my money. And don't worry if you're not a fan either, there are actually hundreds of models on printables and Thingiverse to choose from, many of which are optimized for strength and will actually tell you approximately how much weight they're designed to hold. Signage. Another cool way to make use of your 3D printer is by making signs. I'll be honest with you, I actually own one of those overpriced Cricut vinyl machines, and so making vinyl signs and stuff is really easy for me, and yet I still really prefer making signs and stuff with printing. So the Cricut machine is just in a drawer somewhere collecting dust. The end result is just so much more impressive and polished than sticking a vinyl sticker on something, though I guess you could print out the signboard itself and then put vinyl on it. I've custom designed signs warning would-be intruders to stay out of our yard, nifty promotional business card holders for my company's trade show booths, signs to subtly but effectively guilt you into subscribing to my YouTube channel if you really enjoy more free content like this, hint hint, and even handy little Wi-Fi QR code signs so I don't have to give people the Wi-Fi password every time someone comes over. You can use the instructions and files for this one from Radio Jack on printables, though I found that you can actually just put in your Wi-Fi information on a site called QR Code to STL, and it will generate STLs with the right QR code for you. You can even put an indentation on the back for an NFC chip so people don't have to take out their phone, go into the camera app, and scan a QR code like freaking cavemen. The sky is the limit as to what kind of signs you can create, but just remember for anything that's going to go outside, use either ASA filament or at least PETG for their superior UV resistance.
This is iSense. It's more than a mattress, it's a complete sleep game changer. Powered by air-assisted comfort control technology, which allows you to fine-tune your comfort and firmness. This technology uses open cell foam that expands and condenses, providing truly personalized comfort on both sides of the mattress. Every iSense mattress is designed for exceptional comfort and consistent support, no matter your preferred setting. The AquaCool gel layer actively disperses excess heat, helping you stay comfortably cool through the night.
Phone cases. Let's take a break from the around the house stuff for just a minute and talk about phone cases. Have you ever actually stopped to consider just how ridiculous it is to pay $49 for a simple piece of silicone to cover your phone? That's like 2 or 3 rolls of filament, and quite frankly, the basic cases are, well, basic. Instead, you can actually print your own phone cases in TPU, PETG, or even PLA, and while you probably would think that they'll turn out super janky looking, with just a little bit of tweaking, tuning, and cleanup work, they can actually look really, really nice. I like to print them with 0 top and bottom layers and actually use different patterns of infill in my slicer to create a unique effect that nobody else has. This is especially cool because oftentimes you get a new phone and the only options available for the first month or 2 are the insanely overpriced ones from either the authorized manufacturers or the OEM. Oh, and one other cool benefit of printing your own is that you can customize them for your own needs. My phone, for example, wouldn't charge wirelessly if I had the thickness of a case and then my pop socket on top of it, so I just cut out a hole in my slicer using a negative volume modifier, stuck the pop socket directly to the phone, and lo and behold, the pop socket not only sticks better to the phone itself, but wireless charging finally works without having to remove the entire case every single night. Custom cable channels. Here's a cool one that I know you're gonna love. You know how we all have all these little cables, pipes, and other annoying and ugly stuff just sitting around the walls on our house? Well, it's time to hide your shame. Sure, you can buy these cable channels at a hardware store for the same purposes, such as straight lines on white walls, but if you want to have a more challenging scenario cover, like a drainage hose that curves or a water pipe that bends at a 90-degree angle in a highly visible place, then this is where 3D printing can come to the rescue. Plus, unlike those plain, ugly, store-bought ones, you can choose from a bajillion different color filaments out there to get the one that blends in most with your wall, tiles, or background. Now this was another one of the fastest and simplest things to design, but it is another one of the coolest hardware.
For a little savings, Specialist Miller buys in bulk. For a lot of savings, she bundles her home and auto insurance with US.
Alright, let's now talk about hardware. One of my favorite things about 3D printing is that it helps ameliorate, you like that SAT word there? My insane levels of impatience. Where I live, hardware stores close early on Friday and don't open up again till Sunday, which is the start of our work week. And this inevitably means that every time I'm milling around the house on Saturday looking for fun DIY projects, I will discover something that I need that is not available when I need it. This has run the gamut from all different kinds of screw anchors for various size bolts and material types to flexible washers or rubber seals to fix various leaky pipes or kitchen stuff or my favorite water bottles, and even the occasional nuts or bolts if I'm in a pinch and don't need something particularly strong. You'd honestly be really surprised how many different types of brackets, mounts, and miscellaneous hardware that you can actually 3D print. And while I'm not going to advocate something like using 3D printed bearings instead of actual real ones, you can definitely get by 3D printing some of the stuff that would normally take a trip to the hardware store. Here's a fun example actually, just to give you an idea of the possibilities. When I was building the fence for my backyard, I needed spacers to go between the planks. Now, the magnetic ones that are recommended by the manufacturer of the fence rails were not only twice as thick as I wanted for privacy, but they also cost about 80 cents each. And considering I needed around 2,500 of them, that was going to be a really serious expense, like the cost of an entire 3D printer. So instead, I bought a few rolls of durable ASA filament and I printed them at home, saving myself nearly $2,000 in the process. Tools. Oh man, I could literally do an entire separate video on all the tools and tool accessories that I've 3D printed and how many hundreds of dollars I've saved, not particularly strong. You'd honestly be really surprised how many different types of brackets, mounts, and miscellaneous hardware that you can actually 3D print. And while I'm not going to advocate something like using 3D printed bearings instead of actual real ones, you can definitely get by 3D printing some of the stuff that would normally take a trip to the hardware store. Here's a fun example actually, just to give you an idea of the possibilities. When I was building the fence for my backyard, I needed spacers to go between the planks. Now, the magnetic ones that are recommended by the manufacturer of the fence rails were not only twice as thick as I wanted for privacy, but they also cost about 80 cents each. And considering I needed around 2,500 of them, that was going to be a really serious expense, like the cost of an entire 3D printer. So instead, I bought a few rolls of durable ASA filament and I printed them at home, saving myself nearly $2,000 in the process. Tools. Oh man, I could literally do an entire separate video on all the tools and tool accessories that I've 3D printed and how many hundreds of dollars I've saved by doing it. From clamps to jigs to clamping jigs, measuring tools, tools to measure my tools, and much, much more. But none of those are likely to earn you brownie points for the old SO, so let's do this. If you'd like to see me do an entire separate video all about 3D printed tools, then drop me a comment below and let me know. Tripods and articulating arms. Here's the scenario. You've got stuff. You want that stuff to stand in a certain way, in a certain place. This could be mounting your phone or iPad somewhere, mounting a light in your work area or filming background, sticking a camera on your dashboard, your desk, your printer, or whatever. Once again, you can print most of this type of stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I did not get along with Sneak's popular Raspberry Pi articulating arm system I printed Too complicated, too many directions of rotation, and the 3D printed bolts couldn't withstand the torsion of constant and regular adjustments. But there are, however, plenty of other designs, such as this sturdier boom arm type design by Hamkers that can be scaled up to fit your needs. I also really enjoy this 3D printed tripod that I made to hold one of my lights, and it's actually a lot better than the mini tripods that came with some of my lights. With a little creativity here, the sky is the limit, and this definitely isn't limited just to my fellow video creators. You could create tripods to prop up accent lights in your home, articulating arms to hold things like magnifying glasses or workpieces, and so much more.
So I finally went to allstate.com. It was so easy to switch.
Lights and light housings. While we're on the topic of lighting, let's talk about lights and light housings. Now, personally, I haven't taken the plunge to print out an entire 3D printed light housing just yet. But that doesn't mean that I haven't dabbled in a lot of 3D printed light solutions. I have 3D printed deflectors for the lights in my studio, custom designed light housings to hide LED strip lights, a heat-resistant set of brackets to hold high-powered LED panels I took out of some outdoor lights, purpose for my printer cabinet, diffusers for some of the ugly kitchen light bulbs that stood out too much, and even a replacement diffuser for one of the light fixtures in my house that got broken because someone wasn't gentle enough when installing it. I've even rescued some of my overpriced Philips Hue bulbs that I dropped during installation from the trash can by printing out new diffusers for them. 3D printing for lighting purposes is a lot of fun, and it's a great way to showcase the possibilities of 3D printing as a whole. Just make sure that you print with PETG, preferably the natural color, so that you get that diffusion effect without blocking out too much of the light. Heavy-duty mechanical tools. Some of you have probably seen my previous video on the camera jib I made. If you haven't, then make sure to check it out. This project definitely expanded my understanding of what is possible with 3D printing and really got me thinking, what other highly mechanical functional prints could I 3D print? I think a lot of times we write off additive manufacturing as not being strong enough, precise enough, or polished enough to really create these types of things. But if that project proved anything, I think it did because I'm using the jib right now, it proved that that simply isn't true. I'm always looking for ideas for functional and mechanical prints to level up my skills and solve everyday problems around the house. So if you have some heavy-duty or mechanical prints that you'd love to share or recommend, please drop them in the comments below. I would love to print them as well. Planters. Big planters. Alright, I'm going to assume that you've already seen some of the 3D printed planters, especially because Printables did a really big competition recently to showcase some of the best designs. But what always blows my mind is that people don't take this idea to the logical extreme like I have. Sure, tiny little planter pots for your succulents on your desk, and all that is cool and all, but like I mentioned before, even a standard Prusa MK3S Plus can print a 7-liter volume cylinder. Some of these designs turned out much nicer than others, to be honest, but for the style of my home, I've actually found that the most success comes from just whipping up really simple designs of my own in either Blender or Onshape. Here again, what's cool about this is really the ability to play with different styles and materials and colors to exactly match the floor, the table, a piece of furniture, and so on. One tip on printing planters from my experience, there's really no need to waste tons of filament by printing these thick sides and mimicking what a certain planter would look like if it were made out of ceramic. I've actually had tons of success simply printing in vase mode with a little reinforcement ring somewhere inside. Sure, I suppose I could run into trouble when the roots of the plants grow and expand, but for now, even tightly packed soil and regular watering haven't fazed any of my planters.
For an elf, the holidays are stressful, but Verizon's got a bonkers deal at a new Google Pixel 10. Get Gemini weather this train coming!
Right now.
Ah, nutcrackers.
Furniture modifications and upgrades. When I was designing this workspace, I wanted a custom-made shelf to lift my laptop off of the table so that it would be at eye level whether I was working standing or sitting down. And because I also love to do maker projects, clean 3D prints, and assemble parts at my workstation, I wanted to get as much light as possible in from the sides of this shelf and have as much room as possible for shoving my keyboard, trackpad, and other junk out of the way so that I can tinker. Now I went about designing some cool stands to hold this shelf. I made them out of plastic rather than wood so that I could create tons of holes for light to pass through, and I then reached out to a local company for a quote printing them on a large format printer, and they quoted me about $500 for the set. So for $549 at the time, I picked up the CR10V3 and I printed those bad boys myself. Now while they didn't come out perfect, I hadn't mastered the large format bed and had a ton of difficulty with warping. The end result is really, really cool. And it's also lighter weight than a wooden counterpart would have been, meaning that I can easily lift the entire thing off my desk if I need more extra room to work. Now this is just one idea for how you can level up your furniture. You could also modify your existing furniture like I did with my IKEA chair to help it slide under my desk. You could print some custom designed, nearly invisible TPU socks for your couch or bed to protect your floors. And of course, you can create some really, really nice mounting solutions for wires and electronic components to hide those wires. Hide that shame, people. The sky is the limit, and all you have to do is look around your house at your furniture and ask, honestly, what is wrong with you? Drawers. One of the things I love about 3D printing is that I can create things that either don't exist or simply cannot be found where I live. This includes literally hundreds, maybe thousands of different designs for various types of small drawers to suit every need. From under-desk drawers to standalone drawer systems, modular drawer systems, and of course, gridfinity drawers. Shout out to my As I mentioned before, I was kind of frustrated with the possibilities of the off-the-shelf drawer manufacturer, Bloom, and also I didn't want to deal with the weight of heavy metal brackets and wooden drawers because honestly, the heat of my laptop is already starting to bow the shelf on my desk. Fortunately, I discovered these simple drawers from a Vice on printables and then remixed them to max out the bed of my CR10, yielding me 3 simple drawers for miscellaneous stuff I might need on my desk. As you can see, I had a failed print that I decided to try and salvage, and honestly, printing them with 0 top and bottom layers to save filament was probably not the best idea for strength, but they continue to serve me well, though I will say that lately I have been tempted to add in some infinity organization to these otherwise super disorganized drawers. Which brings me to entire organization systems and structures. Yes, of course, you already know that 3D printing can be used to organize stuff. Honestly, that's probably the number 3 category of things people print after printer upgrades and useless tchotchkes. But did you know that you can actually print entire organization systems? For those of you who've seen my previous video on Zach Friedman's open source gridfinity system, this won't come as any surprise to you whatsoever. And those of you who haven't, well, go watch that video right here. But I just want to point out that while gridfinity is awesome, it's really not for everything. It wouldn't make sense, for example, to print actual modular things for bigger things like kitchen utensils or cable organization. Which is why I wanted to point out that there are, in fact, other completely different systems out there for your organizational delight. Personally, I really enjoyed putting together this electronics organization drawer using this system by WBU42. It includes all sorts of different angles, lengths, connectors, overhangs, and pretty much everything that you could ever need to create your own custom organization system with a minimum of plastic wasted on things like bottoms. To be honest, this one took me a long time and a lot of filament, but when I compare it to how I used to organize my electronics in one-size-fits-all IKEA bins, it's so I did try, by the way, to organize my kitchen stuff with this same system, but I ended up getting really frustrated and just ended up with a bin full of spare parts that maybe I might possibly one day use to organize some other unsuspecting drawer. Oh, and 3D printing isn't just for organizing small, lightweight stuff either. I'm sure many of you have seen Repcor's open source RepRack system for storing your filament on the wall. Now personally, I don't really have enough room for my walls to store all of my rolls of filament, but it's a really cool idea, and one that I'd love to use if I had more space. So there you have it, my long list of unexpected, useful 3D prints. I'd love to hear in the comments below, what's one thing that I shared in this video that you never thought about printing before? And while you're at it, I'd love to remind you to please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. This is a brand new channel trying to make our way in a very crowded and competitive landscape. And as of right now, literally 99% of you are not yet subscribed to this channel, much less have notifications turned on. As always,
Hee hee ha ha.
Hee hee ha ha. Viv said that Sandy had emailed over about moving the projector from one side of the wall to the other, and that you were fine with that, but I need to pay for it. How do I do that?
Oh.
Well, that was helpful. He doesn't even know the answer.
How do I know how you spin zip buttons?
I don't know. Like, does PTA pay for that? Like, how do I don't know. This is what's going to be the issue when I lose Debbie, is because I don't know anything on that side of the house. Like, I rely so heavily on her to tell me what to do, which I guess I could have just asked her, but I figured you would know.
I might be able to pull it off through,
No,
through
I
our
don't.
funds.
No, because PTA has money. Like, we have $100 and something thousand.
Well, so we just need to get a quote from Wade first.
Yeah,
start off,
because
and
it's
then
already over there. We thought there was electrical on that wall.
Let's see if I have. You want me to email Wade and get a quote?
Yes, please. And then I can see, like, what kind of...
Are you guys done with your principals thing?
Yes. They're cleaning up right now, then.
You know, if Sandy can send me pictures.
Okay.
Because then I can give
Yeah.
the pictures to Wade and just say we're moving, like, of the
You know
of the
where
one.
I'm talking, right?
Yeah, so take a picture of the one that's there now and just say we want this setup moved to here, and then go from there.
Okay. Thank you.
So I don't know what, because I don't know what like power looks like up there. If there is
Well,
power.
there's Well, and you would be proud of me because Viv's asking me, like, is it mounted on the wall? I'm like, it's a short throw, and she's like, I'm like, yeah, that did come out of my mouth. Like, that's what that
but
is.
you knew what a short throw is.
Well, and that there's a raceway that you have to do, and then I was trying to do it down the wall to electrical, but the box is there. That big old gigantic thingy is there, so there has to be power there somewhere. And then there's like another white box that's got a fake plate over it, but I don't know what that's all
Where's
about.
that?
Right next to the black box.
The black box. Like
Your
network.
huge network thing.
I just mean like where you guys are going to put the projector. Is there any power there or close enough to where you can run it to something?
No.
So that's what we have to check.
You would have to go down the wall and then to the left. So that might be a little bit of an issue.
So you probably have to do a raceway on the surface mount. Surface mount.
Not a short throw.
Oh, sure. So surface mount is the raceway is on the wall, not in the wall.
No, I knew
It's on the
that.
surface.
Okay. That's lovely.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
So yeah, send me those pictures and we'll get the quote going from Wade and
Okay. Sounds good.
go from there.
Thank you. Sorry to bother you.
You're not bothering me. What?
Why? 'Cause, I don't know, they make me.
I was supposed to be gone already.
Where are you going?
Oh no, I go pick up my son from the airport.
That's
But
exciting.
his flight got delayed, so I have another like hour to kill.
I wonder what you're going to do with that hour.
Stay home.
Do some
Stay
3D.
home. Yeah, we're gonna 3D print some instruments for George.
Really?
It's a kind of a joke. I'm gonna put on Amber's desk. Like, look, we did it.
That's fantastic. That is awesome. Alright, well, I wish I could help you out with your hour.
You gotta leave. You're not good. You're not good to me.
What would you do for your program?
What are my options?
Can I think of
files this year?
like Oh, she picked Hello Kitty. What else is there? Oh, I mean, like, what else is new?
We'll have to do reinforcement for
my starfish.
Oh,
Which is cool.
It's only cool when you hold it. And I did a turtle.
Okay, I didn't see the turtle last time. The turtle's cool.
And little 6-7 guys.
Those are cute.
Did you see the big leafy ones?
Oh, no, I didn't see that. Those are awesome. I hate holding this coat. This is very nice.
It's kind of like
Is it? You give me a baby one for me?
huh?
So you give me a baby one for me?
And then you see those guys.
Which one? In the back?
Yeah.
Oh.
A little pen holder.
And
Says
holder's
Dexter's
very
Design.
cute.
And then my little plant guy. It says things.
Are you handing those out to people?
No, I already did.
Google that one.
Carol Smith.
Nice.
And then the guy that won our little raffle thing, I gave him an A coat with like one of these and like a little dragon guy.
Who won your raffle?
Super Summer.
The people who did the survey.
The people that did the survey, well, one person randomly drawn. I didn't give it to everybody.
How many people did it?
Like 30, a little over 30.
I was one of those 30.
Actually, you were right above, I think you were right above his name. Do I have this picture still? Where did... I forgot what I was looking for.
Distracted.
What was I looking for?
The survey?
Oh, I know where it was. Somewhere. It's lies. Where'd it go?
It's here.
Well, I had a wheels somewhere. And
Sure you did.
I did. There's a wheel. And
I think I should have won. I think I was one of the first people to do it.
your name was just above. So
Admin can't win.
you already won some stuff. Then. You got a giraffe with the brown belly button.
I did get a giraffe with a brown belly button. And that's what I wanted, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're the things I want. Can't come from them.
Okay.
I mean, that would be interesting.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Well. Give me back your starfish. I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't realize you had a face on him.
Yeah, so both of these, I printed them both at the same time. They took 25 hours to print.
So you start them before you leave, and then
Yeah.
they do it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna print a drawer for under my desk for this.
Punch a drawer, like out of that thing. How does it do that?
It does.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So that'll get mounted to the desk and it just slides in underneath it.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm discovering all these other things other than toys that I
That
could
you could
print.
do with it.
Yeah, like tools and drawers and organization stuff and all that kind of thing.
That's good.
Yeah. So what do you got? What do you got?
So I got potentially coming back tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
I'm gonna hand out my present.
Your what?
Present.
For who?
Carol.
this case.
Wow. You did look professional today.
Was it like a professional meeting?
Well, it's Principals Academy.
So what? I don't even know what that is.
It's
I
like
avoided
leadership.
asking any questions because then they would be like, "Oh, do you want to do something for it?" I'd be like, "No,
Why?
no, I
You
don't."
come hang out with us.
Nah. What did you guys learn during Principals Academy? Really?
We played Left, Right, Center.
Did you really?
Yeah. It was fun.
We did that during DO team time.
Ignore my Google chat.
What?
Because I asked if I could ask you a question and I just did. Unless you'd like to chat me back. You can always chat me back.
Okay.
Alright, well, maybe I'll see you tomorrow when I come by to deliver my presents.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Maybe. Tomorrow? I have to move if I'm not.
Not a good idea.
Okay.
Alright, have fun.
Alright, let me know when you get those pictures.
Okay. I will send. I mean, you could always come look at it yourself in person if you'd like.
Right.
I mean, if you really wanted to. And you could take your own pictures. I can send you those too.
Alright.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright.
Have a great rest of your day. Where are you going? Sac or San Francisco?
Sacramento.
At least it won't be too bad of a drive.
Hope not.
Yeah. That'll be fine. What time is it? 12?
I'm leaving actually at 1:30, I think. Oh shoot, I gotta look.
It was delayed.
It was delayed. So I don't know. Boarding time noon. No, that's the wrong one. Wait, what?
Sometimes I gotta go pick up a pizza for my staff.
Sometimes you what?
I have to go pick up a pizza for my staff.
A pizza?
Yeah, we're having pizza today.
I gotta look up the reservation again because now I just had a panic moment. I don't think it gets in until after 2.
Don't leave a stranger at the airport.
He can wait. Be good for him.
Yeah.
Departs at 1:21.
Gets in at
So
3:01.
that means 1:11 is when they board. So that means I have to leave at 12:30. Oh no, they don't get here till 3 though. Yeah, I was also that doesn't.
Let me
So
help
he gets
you
here
math
at
that.
3, so hour and a half is.
Leave at 1 and you should be there at 3.
1:30, I'll get there at 3. It's
You
only
could
an hour
always
and a half.
waze it to see if you need to leave earlier or later.
Okay.
Yeah. It will tell you what you have to do.
Alright, well you better get back to your stuff.
Yeah. I gotta go pick up a pizza. Have a great rest of your day.
I will try.
Okay.
You too.
Thanks. See you later.
3:01. So that is. have to go through data path. We usually do because most of us were like, how do you get a hold of AT&T? Even though I think they gave us like contact information instead. So you could.
Okay, I was like, okay.
Well, you could just open the ticket if you want, or have to.
Does our AT&T go through them? I thought. Okay.
No, it's just some card they provide. You pull it off and test the line. Open it, face it,
Data path test line? Okay.
Yeah, they'll go and just kind of look at it to see if there's something. But now that right. Oh no, they did go out there and they did test those lines. What was that? No, which one was a whole different thing. That was getting 911
No,
or
it's,
something.
well, it was multiple things. Yes.
And that was all AT&T. But that was data path doing with AT&T back and forth. That's why you quit. Well, it's supposed to be like 12, but his flight got delayed. So now I'm like, do I leave anyways? But then I'm like, yeah. So I'll be here. So, Sacramento. So where he lands at. So, changes. That's all you can. No, that's what you're about. About whole presentation I'm gonna make for it. How did you leave when all the questions for people like that?
I thought about it for a split second.
George's recommendation to look at like maybe 3D printing instruments for this. Just kind of as a joke, I'm gonna give it to Amber when I'm done. A recorder.
Oh, it is a recorder. That's
Those
funny.
are actually really easy to print. I mean, they take 3 hours, but if they work.
If you, I wonder how much energy this is using.
That's a different budget. So I always think of that, and then I realized that.
Like, why don't we have solar here?
Dave's streams.
Dave Wilker or?
Yeah, he wanted us to get solar and electric car charging place. And so when we ever do get solar, we're gonna stay dedicated to Dave.
Very overstated.
It's because of your outfit. It's probably reflecting all the different lights into your eyes.
Into your eyeballs. Yeah, can't remember.
Have to do something in the back room. Art's ordering something.
Oh, the card. The last one.
You just sent that today, right? Well, let's look at it. Who wants to close what out? Where'd you put it?
In the me and Erica chat.
America?
America?
Oh, I got distracted by Erica's thing. And then it folds down, so that's good. Easy portability. And you can hang stuff all over that sucker.
All over it. And then we could do bins.
And it's got, does it come with any of the, like that or these? Let's see what it comes with. Comes with...
Oh yeah, those things. The one thing you see. That. So that's too big.
This?
Uh-huh. That's like the one that's on there.
Where does that go? Oh, is that what this, is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought, so it's not solid on the bottom.
No. The other one is. Wait, where's that one?
Wait, that's not That's not that.
What's that?
Yeah, it's got. Well, I could put a little piece of something on the bottom, just to put stuff that's not hangable. Does not. Okay. But it doesn't come with any hooks.
No, but that box probably works. This probably works.
You
Well,
think those
maybe
are the
not.
same? Because these are square.
Oh, yeah.
Those are square holes. Oh yeah, because if you look at how these mount in, it's like square little.
Yeah. I don't know.
Frequently bought together. Let's see, does it sell the? Does not sell the things.
OSHA document? What?
Hold on. Where's the details? What's in the box? Oh, it has a drawer. I'm gonna keep our money in there.
All the coins.
All the coins.
One store, okay. Other.
Okay.
You see that? The silver ones. Do those come with it? Or no, is that like a... You want to anchor it to a wall? What is it?
What's what?
The silver.
These?
Yeah.
These are the hooks.
That go on it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's saying what size you gotta get, what sizes work. But I don't think it comes with any of those. Does it?
I thought most pegboards were standard. Or is that just my assumption?
What are questions?
Or the...
Does it come with hooks? No, it does not come with hooks. While it includes a pegboard, indicates that hooks must be purchased separately. They wish more hooks were included or available as add-ons.
No.
I mean, as long as you buy hooks, you just gotta find
The one that fit.
right ones. Close. We're close.
I know. I'm keep looking, but...
Oh, because she wants to do it soon, huh?
That's okay. I mean, we have the week of January. Well, when do you...
Yeah, but we want to we want this in January sometime.
Well, I could do it like right after New Year's. Sites are closed anyway.
Okay, let's see if we can find something. What did you look up when you looked this up?
Oh,
tool cart.
I put jewelry vendor, folding cart.
It's actually, I think that's what I put too. I put jewelry display cart or something.
I saw but like rolly things, but transporting that.
Portable. Okay. Well, that's not out of the question for that one. If we can find the hooks for it, let me look around. You remembered?
Yeah, Vivacity sent an email trying to get specifics on our order for Chromebooks. Like deliveries. I'm like, we didn't say that. We didn't say anything yet.
What do you mean?
Like, it's not 100% we're going with Vivacity.
No, we still give them specifics. Like, what kind of specifics?
Like deliveries. Like the white glove service, acid tagging, and...
Was I in that email?
I don't think so. It's just me, Sean, Darius, and Nick, I think, with this other lady. It's the thing that comes, like, because I remember doing that last year, or I think Danny forwarded it to me. It's just the thing that comes when we place the order we haven't, right?
Not till whenever that board meeting is.
The end of January.
It was the end of January, huh?
Yeah.
27th. So, I mean, you can give them whatever information you need. You just say, we'll,
we're gonna update you later.
Yeah.
I just thought, did I miss something here?
No, but dang, down to 212 or 214 a device. We're probably going with them.
I see.
Probably, yeah, because their white glove service and stuff was cheaper too, and the warranty and all that. And I think he said he was working on the warranty pricing too. What's up, buddy? Yeah. Something you would forget. You got your computer and charger. Something that you would forget. Deodorant, cologne. Any kind of. You don't need medicines. We have most of that stuff at home. Underwear. Shoes. I don't know what else you really need that you wouldn't have at home. Headphones. Yeah, you have your headphones because you need that for the airplanes. You wouldn't forget that. Wallet, obviously with ID and all that. Your mom will probably tell you 40 times to make sure you got your ID. No. Why? Wanna go down and take a second trip? I don't know. Technically. Okay, you have hair products, all your any toiletries that you need. You know, you can get some of that stuff here, so you don't have to bring all that. That's it. Your Kia pillow. Just kidding. Yeah. Did you what's up with our stocks? So he's still holding it till it hits 100. Because that would be some money to use towards getting your car fixed. Sure that money goes towards your car, dude. Well, if you have the money for your car, then cool. Go back to another stock. But you should be. Did you already talk to? You said you're gonna work for Evan. Thought you guys were kind of done working with each other. Why? Did you contact Perkos at all? For what? And how long have you been saying you were going to do that? And why wouldn't you just go work at Perkos? Why don't you do both? Well, I can call Shay. Shay can probably get you in more than 5 shifts. you definitely get to do something. The first full week, you only have a couple weeks after that left. Yeah, totally, but there's no reason not to work the Perco shifts too. Just since you're only going to get a couple, you think, then. But the one with Shades and Turlock, but that's a Huckleberry, so it'd only be morning shifts. Right. One more trip to the store. You should get some candy bars or something to take on the plane. Alright, get on and order it. Did you check Lyft? Lyft doesn't always do the hikes during peak times. That's not the same. Always checking both. Hit us up when you're to your gate. 10 minutes earlier than what? On your Uber app, it just changed. It's 10 minutes earlier. Nah. So what time are you supposed to land? Oh yeah, that's locked. That is the one I saw. Okay. Cool. Well, we'll see you then. I just told you that. Computer and charger. I honestly don't know that you need your charger. We have chargers. Okay. Because isn't it big? I was going to just say, look at the back of it, see how many watts it is. If it's a 65 watt, I have plenty of chargers. You don't need it. Alright. It's just heavier. Okay. Alright. Well, I'll just hit us up as it's closer and make sure there's no more changes or delays or anything. Alright. Alright, broski. I see ya.
I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna still meet with Tony this afternoon at 2.
Okay, you're going like off for the day?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna go for lunch.
Okay.
But
I won't be here, so.
Listen to her.
Okay.
Gonna hear her out.
Alright, well, I'll see you tomorrow. Let me know what's
what
all
she's trying
about.
to sell?
Yeah.
That we can't afford?
Right. I mean, I don't know that.
Here, I can probably find it in my phone.
Are you looking for me?
Do you know Amber's year of birth?
No. Oh, no. You know what? It's probably in Aries.
No.
It's not.
Might be, but it's.
HR would know.
Well, her about info does not have any of that. Basic info, female. Hey, do you know what year Amber Wethen was born?
We're just checking Aries.
Will it say?
Yeah, that's how. $224.78.
Just like a baby.
Were you the one playing the recorder?
Hey, for George.
I was like, who is the third grade music teacher going on right now?
Yeah, I printed an instrument for George.
Oh, you printed it?
Yeah.